You're watching the 2019 BYU Football Media Day web chats. I'm Lauren McLean, and Jason Shepard is back with me.
I'm back. I disappeared for like 2 segments, that's all.
And now you're back. It's a pleasure. But we are here with tight ends Matt Bushman and Moroni Laulu-Pututau. How's it going, guys?
Great. Doing good. Glad to be here.
Yes. Had a good day so far?
Yep.
Good. Men of few words. I love it. Yep.
Which is great on Media Day. Yes.
Yeah, you're like, I'm so sick of talking. So we have to ask. We have to ask this. We saw you in some box jumps on Twitter, your progress. What is the status of your health right now?
It's hard to say. I think the answer, what I'm going with now, is I'm happy with where I'm at.
Okay.
I think I'm on schedule, and so I'm trying not to look too far in the future, but I feel comfortable with where I'm at, and my body feels good, and I'm optimistic about the future and reaching my goal of the first game. So
good. That's a good answer.
Yeah.
Good political.
We'll go with that.
No, I like it. Good job.
You know, Matt, having both of you on the field at the same time, something that's been talked about for the last couple of years. What do you think is the potential for having both of you on the field at the same time? What's the potential for the offense with that?
I think there's a really high ceiling if we both have the chance to be on the field at the same time. It's been talked about a lot, but it hasn't necessarily happened. It was talked about a lot last year, but it didn't really happen. But yeah, I think when we're on the field, it just two athletic tight ends that can go out and make plays. It not only is hard for a defense, but it also opens up the rest of the guys on our offense. If one guy is getting maybe double covered, there's an open mismatch for a receiver or for a running back or something like that. So I think, we're all hoping we get the chance to be out there together, and I think if one guy's covered, the other guy will be open just because we have such a good catch radius, and we're bigger than most defenders. So it's really exciting, and we're just both trying to get as healthy as we can so we can go out and make a statement this year.
Yeah.
I love that potential, and I love it with the potential of having Zach Wilson also at the helm. Jeff Grimes described him as having exuberant youthfulness, I believe. What do you guys see from Zach behind the scenes, and how good can he actually be?
I think people don't realize the amount of confidence he has, and especially if you look about how young he is. He's very confident, and it's not in a way, like you said, behind the scenes. He's not arrogant in any way. He's still down to earth. He's still one of the boys. But definitely, you guys know when he steps on the field, he means business. And so it's comforting as tight ends, as a receiving core, to have a guy who's confident in himself and knows he can do it. Mm-hmm. And so I'm excited for it.
Cool.
As often as Moroni gets about, hey, how you feeling, that kind of stuff, I would imagine, Matt, you get asked a lot about, hey, what's it like having Chad Lewis as your father-in-law? So how has that relationship between you and Chad evolved over the last couple of years?
It's definitely, before I even started dating my wife, Chad and I had talked a couple times and just kind of talked about the excitement of the way the tight end is returning back to BYU and just that pass catching tight end. So it was cool getting to know him before I started dating Emily, and now that I'm married to Emily, it's just cool having a guy that's basically done what all of us are aspiring to do. He did a great job at BYU, and then had a great career in the NFL. So, just taking advice whenever he wants to give it. He doesn't try to overflow me with football talk, because I feel like my wife Emily gets more annoyed. I'm cool with it. I'm like, if he's willing to talk about or give advice, I'll take it. I'll soak it in. But sometimes Emily's like, Dad, you're overwhelming Matt. It's too much. And so I don't know. I think it's a good relationship, and I'm excited just to keep getting more advice as my BYU career continues.
You can never have too many Chad Lewis motivational speeches.
That's true.
In my opinion.
The man can motivate anybody.
He really can.
I firmly believe that.
I'm like, okay, I will go clean my room, Chad. It had nothing to do with that, but I'm motivated.
I'll go clean your room.
I'll go clean your room, Chad. You guys both married really awesome women, and we got to know Kira because she used to work here. I'm curious if you ever had her slip your name in, Kira, make sure they mention my name on BYU Sports Nation. Did you ever tell her any of that?
No, I haven't, because she was always excited to do it by herself.
She's the one that just
So she was the
mentioned
one
Moroni.
yeah.
I love it. That's awesome.
So, in terms of being in the spotlight, how do you, and ask both of you guys this, how do you guys handle that? You both are especially Matt, you're a real quiet, reserved guy. Certainly not on the field, but how do you guys handle being in the spotlight where maybe it's not so natural?
I don't know. I feel like I'm grateful I'm not in Zach Wilson's position because he's definitely, I feel like BYU quarterbacks definitely get the spotlight on them, and whatever they do in their life is noticed and someone finds out about it. So I don't know. I mean, for us, it's just awesome being in the position that we're at. I think we're grateful that we're getting chances to play at BYU and get playing time, and to be able to make plays, and just, it's cool. I mean, I just remember when I was a kid, I looked up to Dennis Pitta, and I got his autograph once after a bowl game, and just to be able to do that and hopefully inspire little kids that are dreaming to play football or play here at BYU or even just go to BYU. It's cool just to be in that, have that as part of your, as like, I don't know, as part of our mission. Yeah.
That's
so
awesome.
It's cool.
I like that. This is a good answer. All right, we're going to play a little game with you guys real quick. And here's how we're going to transition, because it's really funny to hear announcers try and pronounce Moroni's name, Moroni Laulu-Pututau, especially if they're like, from back east or something. Oh yeah.
Yeah, what's the worst pronunciation you've heard of it?
I've heard like lao, tut tut, like adding vowels
Tut-tut.
that don't even exist.
My favorite was Sione Taki Taki. They thought his first name was Taki, last name Taki.
Oh boy.
I don't know if you heard that. That was a good one.
I didn't hear that.
People need to do their research.
I know. But you guys, there are some other little bit difficult names on the roster right now. You guys are both smart guys. We're going to have a little spelling bee to see how well you can spell some of the players in your team's name, okay?
Should have checked the roster.
The first name is a new guy, Emmanuel Asupa, one of your new running backs.
So the whole name.
The whole name.
All right.
None of you are majoring in English, right?
No.
No. There's no way I would know how to spell
All right,
this.
I saw what Matt put down. That's
Oh, it's the K, the silent K. Is that not horrible?
K.
I didn't know it was silent. I thought you just left
Did I
out.
say a K? Oh, you thought, yeah, it's a
I was going
Supa.
to say no, it's a Supka, but we just call him Soup, so
Soup?
I
Yeah.
know him as Super E.
What if we can get away with calling him
everyone
Soup?
calls
Well,
him
he and
Soup.
Ty Son, they say soup and Ty.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
I don't know. It's pretty sweet.
All right,
Good job.
we can do one more of these. Which one do you think we should go with?
I'm going to go with number 3.
That's kind of what I was thinking. All right, Dion Gonwoluku.
Someone already tested me on this.
No.
Do a different one.
All right, we'll throw in a quick one afterwards.
So Williku.
I would legitimately not know how to spell any of these if I didn't have to stare at them all the time.
Now I've got to look at.
I know, I'm like,
Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah.
it's because he cheated.
Let's go.
Matt cheated. He was already
Matt got
tested
it.
on it.
What he wrote.
Dion, what hero? Yeah.
Yes, hey!
Yay, congratulations.
Moroni got it too. Way to go. All right, guys, you guys are phenomenal. Thank you for taking the time, and good luck this season.
Thank you very
And
much.
good luck progressing in your health.
Thank
We
you.
wish you the best.